as a Pakistani startup, you've done like you really rolled your muscles. You build your muscles in Pakistani market. At what time we can say that it's time to expand to the GCC market, notably that where you
I think the
expanded?
time is now. We're already doing
You've
it.
already done it. So I'm like, what makes BookMe decide that okay, it's time to go?
So we did all that was doable, right? We onboarded every single bus in the country. We onboarded all the airlines that uh, you know
So you covered the country.
that operated in the region, not just Pakistan.
All right.
And now today we have global airline inventory. We have global hotel inventory. We have all the buses. There's more stuff coming. So people on BookMe would be able to buy tickets for Disneyland, for Madame Tussauds. So all those tickets. And what's next? You build this platform, this world class. You have been the solution provider for ticketing for cricket. People are crazy for
About
cricket in Pakistan.
cricket, I know.
And cricket in Pakistan. So, and we've done ticketing for Pakistan, India cricket matches. There's no other big event. When we did that ticketing in September of 2023, it was the most watched event that quarter in the world. So once you're able,
It happens in Dubai, right?
it happens in different countries, not in Pakistan, because India wouldn't come and play here.
I know.
So it happened in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
So we were giving the operations of the ticketing for Asian Cricket Council in 2023. And once you build a platform like this, you want to take it global, because if you build something great and amazing that works in Pakistan, in markets like Pakistan, where there's lots of uncertainty around infrastructure, around the payments, and everything. So I think in more well-structured markets, it can only flourish. And we had figured out that the next logical step was to move to Saudi Arabia, because it wasn't as saturated as UAE, for example. And it was just opening up. And these guys love embracing technology. You'd be surprised to know that 97% of all transactions
Are online.
and
Crazy.
everybody's online. And I think there are not many markets where iPhone share in the market is more than 80%.
And it's a big market, Saudi Arabia. It's like 40 million.
Yeah, something around that.
Almost
And the other reason was that there are already 4 million Pakistanis in Saudi Arabia that know BookMe. So that was something
A big step in the door, if you can say so.
something going for us. And we thought it's not that far. It's 4 hours flight. I fly twice a month. I spend a lot of time there only because flight infrastructure. There's a lot of services operating between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. All cities Pakistan, all cities Saudi Arabia, at least 5 in Saudi Arabia. So great connectivity. And then a lot of Pakistanis actually have graduated from the FinTech circle here in Pakistan to the FinTech circle within
In
Saudi
Saudi,
Arabia.
yeah.
And believe you me, they are the ones that have opened a lot of doors for us, because probably we were nice to them while they were there. And I'll tell you one more thing, that a lot of people that we worked with in banking sector or FinTech, they were believers that we were doing something that was hard, but it was needed, and it made a real change in the country. And they
You are the only player, right?
we are
Pakistan, at least.
by lead. I guess you can say that the most well-known brand. There are the smaller players who are doing, but nobody has such a comprehensive coverage of
Right,
all
right,
travel services or
right.
ticketing services in the country. So as I was telling you, that these people, when they meet the founding team, when they meet the people behind the driving seat, they see that these guys come from somewhat humble backgrounds, and they have solved a problem that they had encountered in their lives, and there's something close to their heart, and they have made a real change. They become your silent supporters. And a lot of these supporters exist today in lots of those banks and those fintechs that help us open more doors. And that's the reason that in our 1.5 year of operation in Saudi Arabia, we've seen good momentum. We have signed 4+ fintech and super apps plus banking apps
Okay.
to
Like Saudi fintechs.
Saudi fintechs,
Right.
Saudi banks, and Saudi super apps to supply these booking services within
Right,
those
right,
apps.
right. The last thing about, again, the expansion in GCC that I find it really interesting. Actually, it's the road that Kareem followed in starting from Pakistan and coming back to Pakistan maybe later. What is the maybe product or team or GTM that you adapt to kind of localize BookMe as a product or as a service?
Localization is the key to expand into any market. For the example, Uber, when it was coming to Pakistan, it didn't had cash as a payment option. I remember that because I was witnessing. Usually, I'm the early adopter of whatever platform comes to Pakistan or used to come to Pakistan. So I saw first few weeks there was no option to pay cash, and then they added that you could pay cash, and then there was no option that if the driver didn't have change, it would go into a wallet. So they localized, right? And that's the key for a product. It needs to make the user feel that it's tailor made for this market, it's tailor made for them. And similarly is for Saudi. You have to have a local team who can help you with the local Arabic, because Saudi Arabic is slightly different and they um, prefer to read their own version.
Exactly. And they are so into Arabic. Even English, there doesn't exist much for us.
Yeah, all of the searches happen in Arabic and Google's Arabic version. So your SEO needs to be Arabic.
Right.
Your branding needs to be in Arabic as well as English, because there are expats. Definitely, there's the number of expats is rising in Saudi Arabia because it's the booming market at the moment. A lot of expats are settling in Riyadh every other day and other parts of Saudi as well. So localization definitely has to be there. And GTM, as I've told you, you have to have the right partners. You have to have people who believe that the stuff that you're making or the problem you're solving is worth solving, and they could be your silent partners or silent supporters who open the doors for you. So you have to win trust. Winning trust is very important because, as I've told you, that as a Pakistani company, you might feel that people are not giving you your due respect because they think it's a solution that works in a developing market, might not be world class. So you have to have your resilience play its role and win their hearts and win their trust eventually.